Right, and all of these wonderful guys are held up in contrast to the popular and now validated and successful anti-fascist communist partisans who are now fucking prettiest girl at prom all over the continent.
Pretty much in a lot of places, yeah.
I wish it were that simple. I mean, the problem is that even though Europe is broken to pieces, there are still like power bases that can be kind of revived, perhaps by the U.S., but that are there and can organically take off once it's set in motion. And those are things like the church, like royalists.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not so post-war Belgium, whether to bring back the king is this like huge fundamental question. In Italy, I think Sardinia and southern Italy voted to bring back the king. I mean, they didn't because the majority voted otherwise.
Yeah,
but it was an open question.
He's now running a pasta van in LA.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking about that.
So he's doing well.
He's doing great. He met Rob Williams. Yeah.
Wait, who is?
Who's running
the
exiled royal family of Italy runs a pasta food truck in LA.
The great grandson of the last king, or whatever.
Great grandson of the last king. The pasta truck is called the Prince of Venice, I believe.
That's so fucking cool.
It's honestly probably a better life.
He brags about
he's the king of pasta.
You have to be the king of pasta.
Come on down.
He brags about serving food at the premiere for the new Jumanji film with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it.
Oh my god! Yeah. Is there anything cooler than that?
And he's still like, "Hey, maybe you want to bring the monarchy back."
I wish I was him.
Italian TV.
I
wish I was the deposed Italian king.
You could easily get The Rock to get on board for Italian monarchism with the right, flavor of ZT.
I feel like you could bring him along the way, thinking he was auditioning for a role, and he's just he comes out of this meeting being like, "I think I can play Italian." Yeah, not realizing he's been brought into some sort of operation.
And the only other thing I want to say is the flip side is that there are divisions within the kind of anti-fascist and communist, or let's say the left, because just to take France and Italy as two examples, the tension in the fight between the Socialist Party and the Communist Party continues to be basically a wedge issue onward. And so the communists were very strong. Maybe I'm going to mess up some details, but the communists were strong, De Gaulle as the
PCF,
the kind of I don't know, what do you even call De Gaulle? Centrist, I'm just going to say.
Oh, no, he's literally just called it, it's called Gaullismo.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, who's going to run France, and then, he doesn't want the communists, and the communists think they can do it, and the socialists kind of want to squeeze both of them out and set up their own, new France, and so it's by no means it's not like everyone's on the same page. And in Italy, the socialists are the ones who slowly get into government as part of this kind of agreement as we're not the communists. There's split off groups from the Socialist Party who want to work with the communists. I think there's a split off group from the communists who go to work with the socialists. Yep. So there's a lot of moving and shaking.
Every party in modern Italy derives itself from the Italian Communist Party. Is some form of split, and that includes conservatives. It's a very strange situation. But the last little part of that would also be Iberia, which, to quote journalists from Spain, Gladio was the government. They just there was no secret Gladio. It was just what the military intelligence of Franco did. There was 5 different wings of military intelligence under Franco.
That's a lot of wings.
Doing their own doing terrifying shit.
Odd number of wings. That's not safe for flight to have 5 wings. It's uneven.
No.
That's a Final Fantasy ass bird.
It's a Sephiroth in there until you get the extra wing.
It's a Sephiroth that just wants to murder all the Basques.
The least popular equal to Final Fantasy VII.